Alright, AC's Bizzare Adventure, playthrough of Link's Awakening, video 6.
5 or 6, yeah.
And Keeper Gamer!
Yeah! Oh, yay!
Press A faster. Press A faster. And, we're probably going to get the rest of the secret details that we need to.
Yeah, there's a handful more that I can get now. That's what I'm gonna. Also in this episode, I'm gonna get the ocarina.
Awesome. So yeah, we're probably going to do the same thing as last time. The video might be kind of a little short since Colin can really pump out just those secret seashells and getting all the extra items. So probably taking about 10 minutes to get there. But
maybe they're actually between 3 and 4, it is somewhat longer because there's some stuff I have to do with Marin, so it'll take longer than that.
Okay, so we can do all of that in the video. We'll probably
there's a piece of heart in here.
We obviously can't do. Obviously, we're already not on track to do a dungeon per video, but we will try to keep a dungeon as a video in itself.
Yeah. Maybe until like 6 and 7 when the dungeons get longer, but
even then we can have longer videos. Because even 6 and 7 take what, 30 minutes?
Maybe. Eight's very long too.
Okay. So something we just
a piece of heart in here.
Something we just talk about. Leave comments for us based on how we're doing, things you guys would like to hear about more. Like I said, we are trying to be just a general channel instead of just LPs. Because like I said, we compare ourselves to the Game Grumps a lot, and not in a good way, because they are so much better at this than we are, obviously. So, if you guys have any interesting top 10 lists you'd like to see, because if it is related to nerd culture in some way or another, we probably know enough about it to make a top 10 list. At least, like I said, totally an objective top 10 list, just what we like the most. I mean, subjective. I don't know.
Yeah.
I use those words
Subjective.
Subjective. My bad. So, can you not help him, or do you just have to?
No, you just gotta watch and get this honeycomb.
I like how you're not sure why this is important, but you should probably just take it.
Yeah.
Especially
you might need this.
So, any top 10 videos, we will probably do a not super competitive, because neither of us have like, Colin's been to a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, done fairly well. We both remain fairly competitive in the scene. We just don't play.
Yeah.
We like keeping.
I'm getting the ocarina first.
We like keeping up with competitive Yu-Gi-Oh and competitive. I like keeping up with competitive Magic. So there will probably be video series dedicated to that.
For the longest time, I didn't know the Pegasus boot could kill these, because it's the only way to kill these, and they do a lot of damage if they touch you at all.
What are they called?
I don't know, but they are not fun enemies. They only appear in this sec. I will hurt you. Okay, first off, there's some rupees up here in this chest. 100.
So like I said, any suggestions on videos would be greatly appreciated. We really do want to see how we can cater to sections that aren't cater to video series that aren't necessarily done a lot, which is why we want to try and do some older games that haven't necessarily gotten the love they deserve. Link's Awakening.
This game's for example. Alright.
Does that make you bitter? Your favorite game ever? Or you can be.
I'm gonna talk to Marin real quick. She's gonna teach me the first ocarina song, which I don't need till the end of the game, but I need to talk to her to learn it. I love Link's dance he does when he's playing the ocarina.
It looks like the goth kids dance.
Yeah.
Where's my smoke? I need more smoke when I do my.
You guys don't even smoke.
The streets will run red with your blood. For those of you who don't know, we talk basically we had a conversation and we're trying to avoid talking in references, but it's really hard because
It's very difficult.
all we do is watch TV.
It's so very difficult, Finn.
Oh my god. We're trying not to talk in references. Oh, that's my cutest. The talk in references.
To make an Adventure Time quote.
Didn't that thing with Marceline Bubblegum get confirmed the other day?
Yes, it did. Damn it, I thought one of these was a secret seashell.
Obviously.
Alright. I was wrong.
You were wrong about Link's Awakening? That hardly ever happens.
I know. I do know where a secret seashell is, though.
So, what do we need to get into Dungeon 5?
4?
Was that not 4?
No, that was 3 we just beat.
Really?
Yes.
I'm behind. 4 then.
Well, for Dungeon 4, we need to get the key out in the desert. Which, in order to do that, we have to take Marin to the. She has to accompany us to where this walrus is sleeping outside of the desert. But first, I have to actually go to where that is, and I'm collecting stuff first.
So, Infernity is one New Year Worlds, right?
Yeah, just yesterday, I believe. But this probably won't go up for a while. But
So, it was the August 10th Worlds?
yeah, well, the 2014 Worlds.
2014 Worlds? Yeah, 2014 Worlds. My bad. So, I don't know if by the time we put this up that this will still be relevant, but Colin's super salty about... He's been thinking about building Infernities for a while now.
I mean, I've had a build on DN and DevPro for a while, and I got bored the other day and started playing around with them, and then they won Worlds, and now I'm afraid of being called a bandwagoner, so I'm just not gonna mess with that for a while.
You think you're afraid of being called a bandwagoner? I play Madolches. I've been on Madolches for 2 years.
Can I get the secret seashell in here right now, or do I have to wait till get that done? Yep, gotta wait for the ghost. Cool. That's the ghost's house once we...
I've been on Madolches, dude. And you think you were called a band? You'd be called a bandwagoner?
Okay.
You really suck at making this joke.
It's more of... The buttons on this GameCube controller are weird. They're very finicky about how they work. I don't know how to explain it better. Like that. I pressed A. I am continually pressing A. Hold on.
Could you have just made that with the Pegasus boots?
I could have, but I didn't need it to. Oh, crap, I can't go over there. I just realized that was an underwater section. Okay, so that's where the bomb upgrade... That way I was going was the bomb upgrade. I got that secret seashell.
Yes, you did. How many do you have? 12? 13?
I have 14.
14. Okay, so we're 6 away.
Mm-hmm.
Level 2 sword. Well, one Link uses in the Legend of Zelda TV show that suits the magic blasts. You should all go out and watch the Legend of Zelda TV series right
Or
now.
not. Save yourself the trouble. And just don't.
What? We need to stop the evil wizard Ganon with this Triforce of Power.
No, what you should do is go out, buy a Philips CDI, buy Legend of Zelda Winds of Gamelon.
The Wand of Gamelon.
Wand, win, who cares?
I remember not too long ago, it'd be long ago now, but when the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition disc came out, some people were talking about how, oh, now you can play all of Zelda without having to have the original consoles. Because some people just didn't have an NES and the games to go with them. And then there were Zelda people on the Zelda team who were like, yeah, you can play all the games now. We're just going to ignore the others. We're not considering them part of the canon.
Yeah, those
are bad.
are terrible. Secret Seashell number 15.
What are those statues?
They're bird statues, just like the ones in the dungeon. They're just colored differently in the overworld.
Do you think we can just not steal the bow now? Because we have rupees, and I don't think there's any use for rupees at this rate.
Other than buying more secret potion when need be. Inside the animal village.
It's a bunny! I think.
Yeah.
It's another bunny! Can we talk to the bunnies?
We can. They're just gonna be like, I want to go see Marin. I hope Marin comes here. I want Marin.
Do they not like us? Oh my god, it's a bear.
Yep.
Do we give him the honey?
Yep, we give him the honeycomb.
That's a little stereotypical, don't you think?
And giving the monkeys bananas wasn't. Yeah, so we get a pineapple from him. And then he tells us about how the only way we can move the walrus is with Marin singing. So now we gotta go find Marin.
Is there anything else we can do? Are there any secret seashells here? What's in the well?
You can't go into that well. Oh, I'm doing that wrong. There's a warp over here. Yeah. Here's warp numero dos. End up here in Mabe Village again.
When do you get the level 2 power bracelet?
In Dungeon 6.
Okay.
Marin is not where she normally is now. She is
on the beach?
Yep.
It's a really long walk. Yeah. That beach is far. Do you, when you wake up on the, Marin brings you to the house, right?
Yes.
Like that's you wake up and Marin brings you to the house because she thinks you're cute.
Yeah.
Can you do anything with those shells? With the seeds, I mean?
Not that I'm aware of.
And you know everything about this game, so.
Yeah. That's where I get the food. I don't have the magnifying glass. Here, we gotta listen to Marin's dumb story.
I like this part of the game.
Fucking, she doesn't exist. She's a dream.
Spoilers. Hey,
we already talked about that.
Hey, the windfish grants her wish in a no-death ending.
Yeah, the one that we're on the path to getting.
Hey, this is Kingdom Hearts. I wonder if there are other worlds out there. Let's build a raft.
Along with any other worlds out there.
So this link is the Link to the Past link, right?
I think so. I'd have to look at the timeline again. The very confusing timeline.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, The Legend of Zelda has a timeline, has a split where Ocarina of Time comes in, obviously because the game centers around a time mechanic. There's the young timeline. There's the timeline Link returns to after the outcome of the game, after he beats Ganon, right?
Yes. There's the adult timeline where he beats Ganon, but then disappears because he went back to the timeline where he was a child.
You got Marin. Is this your big chance? Because I mean, Zelda's not putting out dudes. Oh, look at those hair physics. Look at those hair physics. I am in love.
How they're just bouncing.
Hey, redheads are cute.
Yeah.
You know, you have a giant crush on that Wendy spokesperson chick, so.
Yeah. Her name's just Red. I love that.
But so there, back to the timeline. There's child timeline, the timeline Link returns to after beating Ganon. There's the adult timeline where Link succeeds in beating. It's the timeline where Link succeeds in beating Ganon, but there is no hero of time because Link went back in time. This is the timeline Wind Waker takes place in, right?
Yeah.
Because it gets complicated, I know, and most of you who are into Zelda probably know this already, but I only recently learned this like in the past year because the Zelda timeline's pretty complicated. But the adult timeline in which Link beats Ganon, adult Link beats Ganon, and returns to the child timeline, that's the adult timeline. And then there's the adult timeline where he loses.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he dies and does not accomplish that. Which I believe these games are on. This, A Link to the Past, and the first one. The first and Adventures of Link, all 4 of those are on the Lose timeline, I believe.
Yeah, we'll look it up later. But Colin and I were talking about how there should be another split in the timeline.
There should be at least 2 more splits because of the parts where you have to go back as a kid in Ocarina.
I mean, you can do those all at once, I think. Like, that's the thing. There should be another split in the timeline. But you have to go back in time. Because you can get the Lens of Truth and complete the child portion of the Spirit Temple at the same time, I believe.
Maybe.
Because you can do the Spirit Temple first. Like, I'm like 99% you can.
No, you need the Lens of Truth to get through the desert.
Yeah, I know, but you can get the Lens of Truth from the bottom of the well and then immediately go. But you need a Pona to get across, don't you? You can't do it because you need the.
Okay, I actually can't do that yet.
So, but either way, I'm going to confuse myself if I overthink this. Yeah. There should be more splits in the timeline. What happens on the adult Link only finishes 4 temples and has to go back in time to get the Lens of Truth timeline? What then? Does Hyrule just get destroyed? Is that what we're going with? Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Speaking of which, all the
secrets, shell, get the key.
Speaking of which, Spirit Temple is by far my favorite temple in all of Zelda. I love the Spirit Temple.
Yeah.
It doesn't have my favorite boss. It has one of my favorite bosses. My favorite boss is probably Stallard from Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess is just... Hey guys, I have an awesome idea for a boss fight. What? Boss fight on a roller coaster.
Card games on
motorcycles? There's only one way we can make this better.
I wonder what's on this unassuming peninsula.
It's the Peninsula of Power. That was a bad idea for me to go to Peninsula of Power.
Yeah, that's part of the reason we stopped.
No, it wasn't.
Just kidding,
no,
everybody.
I was willing to go grind some more. You were like, no, I don't want to play Final Fantasy 1. This game is like 90% grinding. And then we were like,
fight the land mola.
And then we were like, do we want to show the grinding on camera? Oh, let's just show some of it. And
then we remembered that that's all that game is grinding. So yeah, this is a reused boss from A Link to the Past, except in A Link to the Past there's 3 of them. It's much harder.
I've never beaten A Link to the Past. Didn't you beat it the other day?
I almost beat it the other day. I'm in the last dungeon. I don't like the last dungeon. I gotta fall down the hole.
For those of you who don't, well, obviously you wouldn't. For those of you who don't know, is everyone who doesn't know Colin personally, which would be all of you. The first time Colin played A Link to the Past, he got to Ganon and then quit. For like months.
Yeah. I also did that with Minish Cap.
You have a really bad habit of doing that.
I almost shushed you because I needed to hear the noise.
You almost shushed me?
Yeah.
Well, you don't just instinctively know where the heart piece is?
I couldn't remember how far along the wall it was. I knew it was on that north wall.
You should just haphazardly place explosives down.
I don't have that many bombs right now, so...
You have 2. You had 3 chances. You gotta be in it to win it.
Fucking
You have to be
shit.
in it to win it. Like
poor Gabora.
Hey, I want to see what he says. I want to see what he says.
He just tells me how to get to level 4, which I don't care. I know how to do it. He's like, you gotta open the key and then jump where the waterfall was. Like, fucking, I knew that. I knew that.
I didn't know that.
Well, too bad. You know now. You'll see.
Best friend, everybody, right here.
Because we're the three. Just kidding, there's not 3 of us.
There, in fact, is not 3 of us.
Hey. In case you couldn't do math.
In case
you idiot.
Wait, 1. What comes after? Let's see. We've joked about having a 3rd best friend, but we're like, nah. Remember what happened in a regular show? The caveman totally like went crazy, and his
yeah.
His third best friends always have girl problems. Come on, this is just a fact.
Bitches be trippin'. Bitches be trippin'.
You be trippin', bitch. I know. Who are you talking about? When you say bitches, you mean you, right?
Yeah. Cause I get all the bitches.
That's not how that works. That's how the Boondocks said it works. That's not how it works.
I think that's how it works, though.
I don't think so. I mean, the only bitch here is let's be honest. No one can see your pouty face.
Aww.
Or your duck face.
Oh yeah, that was a duck face.
It was a duck
Alright.
face.
I gotta come over here to unlock level 4. Then we gotta climb the mountain to actually get to level 4.
Yay! Dude, come to think of it, I can't believe I beat this game with a guy when I was younger. I know I did. I can't believe that I did. I swear, guides have spoiled
That's
me.
where I get Mambo's Mambo, which is song 2, which warps me right in front of Crazy Tracy's. That's level 4. We gotta go up to the mountain and jump down to get to it. Come on. Alright, that's the warp. I just wanted to come over here to activate that warp.
This is, it's like, I've definitely been spoiled by internet because I cannot not be getting somewhere in a game for more than about 2 minutes before I'm like, I'm looking this up. Fuck this. Because like in I'm playing through Darksiders 2 right now by myself, and I've been stuck on 2 parts of the game where I was like, what the fuck do I do? And I seriously gave it about 30 seconds before I went and looked it up. I was like, wow, I've been really spoiled by the internet.
Right, we're the first of very many times we have to scale Telltale Heights. The dumb mountain range in this game.
You know, it seems to be a trend with you. It's like you have nothing good. You have nothing but good things to say about a game until you start playing it. Like,
and I just bitch
this
about
part
it.
sucks. This part sucks. This part sucks. This part sucks.
Yeah.
Because you did that with Final Fantasy 1. You were like, that game's awesome. I love that game. I love the warriors are super cool. I mean, it's the first Final Fantasy. Then we started playing it.
Yeah.
And bitched and bitched and bitched.
Got 50 rubies. 50. I'm gonna need about 350. And that's when I realized the damn this monster had got me again. Hey look, it's Papa. Lost in the mountains, just like he said he would be.
How did he know? No, Colin, I want it.
No, you don't.
I want it. Damn it.
That's just a green blob. I'm gonna come over here and give Papa that pineapple we got. He's so famished, he needs some vitals. I think I'll eat it now.
I'm just gonna eat this pineapple without peeling it.
Uh-huh. Spiky parts and all. Alright. We'll cut when I get to level 4, which I'm about to.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll cut this video of getting level 4. Well, dungeon 4. Why am I saying level? I don't like it that you say level.
It calls it itself level 4 watch.
We'll walk in the next video. Or not.
Level 4, English Tunnel. Alright,